Hello, stunning people. My name is Beane, and welcome to this week's Salt Lick session. Today's artist is somebody who is so special. Her voice is gonna knock you right out. This is Rachel Gonzalez.
You remember me when the west wind moves among the fields of barley. You'll forget the sun in his jealous sky as we walk in fields of gold. So she took her love for to gaze a while among the fields of barley. In his arms she fell as her hair came down upon the fields of gold. Will you stay with me? Will you be my love among the fields of barley? And you can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we lie in fields of gold. I've never made promises lightly, and there have been some that I've broken, but I swear in the days still left, we will walk in fields of gold. We will walk in fields of gold. Ooh. Many years have passed since those summer days among the fields of barley. See the children laugh as the sun goes down upon the fields of gold. You'll remember me when the west wind moves among the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold. Ooh.
Hey, Rachel.
Hi.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
All the way from Los Angeles.
All the way from Los Angeles, California.
So that was such a beautiful cover.
Oh, thank you.
I can listen to you sing for weeks. Same to you? You can listen to yourself sing for yeah. That's the confidence that we're going for here.
Yeah, totally. You're so dumb.
No,
okay.
I have always, ever since the first time I heard you sing, have learned from you. You're one of those singers that I feel and learn from at the same time, and it's just so special.
The sentiment is the same for you.
Well, you're kind.
Yeah.
So tell me about Fields of Gold. Tell me about that choice.
Well, Fields of Gold, actually the first time I heard it was my aunt's wedding. I sang Somewhere Over the Rainbow, the Eva Cassidy version, and my uncle sang Fields of Gold. And I was just like completely enamored by this song. And I thought she wrote it first. So I was like, Eva Cassidy is amazing. And I found out it was a cover by Sting. And I love that one too. But I just love the way Eva Cassidy portrays emotion through the words and the phrasing. It's been a song that's been with me since, I sang it in middle school. And she really just gives a masterclass of how to portray emotion through phrasing and musicality. And that's something that I feel like, sometimes gets lost in music nowadays, and just to hear that, something so sweet and so simple and yet so complex at the same time has always stuck with me. And I try to do that in my music as well.
Interesting. I love that.
Yeah.
You said you were in middle school when you started singing it?
I was.
Was this the kind of music that you were always singing around that time?
So I grew up with R&B mainly,
That's a bit different.
Very different. Our family loved, like my mom loved Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, the big singers, but also loved Carole King and Eva Cassidy. So like it was a mixture of singer-songwriters as well as huge performers. So I think I grabbed a lot from each different thing, like especially like Stevie Wonder, who is the most amazing songwriter but can perform his butt off, So I try to grab a little bit from everything. I think I was exposed to a lot of different music growing up. So yeah.
So would you say you're like a folk soul hybrid?
Yes.
Or is there a better?
I think that's actually I feel like I've never really known how to put a genre on my music. I usually say like soul singer songwriter, but folk definitely has a huge influence on my music.
It's interesting. That's kind of been a theme with some of the artists that we've brought in.
Yeah.
When they have taken these songs and stripped them back, they resonate with just the feeling of all that, which really sits in this kind of folk place. You know, you have this singer-songwriter moment, which is all these beautifully written stories, and that's kind of what the music is about. It's not so much about production.
Exactly.
Not that it's not produced well.
Yeah.
But
Totally.
And so I would love to know the little middle school Rachel that was singing Fields of Gold. I don't know,
Little
in your
baby.
shower. Little
Whole
baby. Whole baby Rachel.
Whole baby Rachel.
If she knew what you were doing now, what would she think?
Oh my gosh. I don't know if she would completely understand like where I am in life and what I am doing, and like she would also like be like, yes, I'm a rock star, because that was our dream growing up, to be doing what we love, and that for me is singing and performing. So I don't think she would fathom what life is now.
I hear you.
Yeah.
What would she not understand?
I think more so just the journey that it took to get here, Like as much as, yes, I can say I'm a working musician that's doing it, that's performing, that gets to do things like this, she would more so just, I feel like, be in awe of just like, whoa, that's so cool. But it took a lot of time and hard work to even just get where I am. And I think the journey is still growing too.
Always.
Yeah.
It's never over.
Yeah.
It's never a Rachel Gonzalez performance unless everybody in the audience is in tears. And also throwing shoes. It's this very weird combination
mix
of crying and shoes flying.
And I'm also sobbing on stage while I'm performing.
Which is part of the thing that's so special about it.
Yeah.
I think when you allow yourself to tear down those walls and share all of you in a vulnerable way, it lets other people feel the right to do it themselves, So that's very special.
It's
and
super important too,
is.
to like not just, I think as performers, it's easy to like, and yes, there's a time and place for performing big and having fun, but I think there's also a place for being super intimate and vulnerable, and I think we need more of that. So I try to do that as much as possible.
Right.
Yeah.
So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Ooh, I hate this question.
I know.
I feel like I never answer it, not that I never answer it right, but I just like, I don't really think ahead too much. I feel like when I start to plan things and then things go awry or things go differently, instead of like just going with the flow, I get really frustrated. So I think I've taught myself to kind of like, okay, I'm not going to see myself in 5 years, I'm going to see myself in the now. But at the same time, I think it's also like really important to dream, you know?
It is.
And to be like, okay, yeah, I want to do these things, whether they happen or not in the way that I think they're going to happen. For me to dream and for me to have a goal to set, I think is really important. So
Totally.
to answer that question.
So everything goes right. Everything goes right for you. You know,
Everything goes
you have
right.
your plans and everything goes right. What are you doing?
I want to be an artist. I want to be performing my original songs, going
You are
on
an
tour.
artist. You do perform
Thank
your original
you.
songs.
I do.
You're kind of on a
I
tour
do.
now.
Kind of on tour. I'm in Boston.
Hello.
It's great.
Right. Sorry, I cut you off.
No, you're fine. I just want to be doing music full time in any setting. I think I'm so blessed to be where I am, but of course, you know, as a working musician, you kind of have to supplement all the things. You have to do the other jobs that you don't want to do.
Right.
But I would love to just do music full time in all the settings because I love being a songwriter for other people. I love singing backgrounds. I love the sessions. I love it all.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
And you're great at it.
Thank you.
In your original music,
Yeah.
where does that sit genre-wise? Would you have a place that you think you'd put it?
I really do feel like it fits in the singer-songwriter kind of category, but I always am influenced by folk and R&B and soul music, and even pop. I love a good pop song.
Right.
My goodness. But yeah, definitely more in the acoustic kind of genre. But I love that. I love when artists, and a lot more artists are doing this nowadays, where they like transcend genre and they do a mix of all the things.
Oh, yeah.
Which is amazing, you know? I love hearing all the different influences, and you
Right.
can like pick it out.
The
you know?
Omar Apollo album,
Yes.
such
Oh
a good
my
example.
gosh,
Yeah.
so good.
Every song's different, and the thread there,
Completely.
and I think that sometimes people forget, the thread is you.
Yeah.
So you don't need to pigeonhole yourself.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be a pop after pop after pop hit.
Exactly,
Or anything.
yeah.
You can stretch yourself. Anyways,
Yeah.
is there an original that I can hear from you today?
Yes, I will be singing a song called Funny, which I have out, and it is produced well by amazing other Berkeley people, Scott Bell.
Nice.
But I'm going to be doing it on a acoustic guitar today.
A little acoustic moment.
Yes.
1 second, I have to make a call.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello. We're about to listen to, what's it called?
Funny by Rachel Gonzalez.
Funny by Rachel Gonzalez.
Funny how it all works out. Funny how it all falls down. Funny how we fail, no matter how hard we try. Count all the mistakes you made, where you covered all the guilt with blame. Funny how we fail, no matter how hard we try. And I'm probably doing something wrong, but my conscience didn't warn me, and my heart just wanted to believe it was strong when it wasn't all along. Funny how it all works out. Funny how it all falls down. Funny how it breaks, no matter how hard we hold on. Try to clean the mess we made, to maybe take the pain away. Funny how it breaks, no matter how hard we hold on. And I'm probably doing something wrong, but my conscience didn't warn me, and my heart just wanted to believe it was strong when it wasn't all along. Ooh, funny how it all works out. Mm-hmm. Oh, 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 oh.
Hey stunning people, it's Beane. Make sure to check out the Salt Lick Sessions YouTube channel and subscribe.